Okay, I'm ready, but just two question. First of all, do you have any maybe something to say to participants before we start this afternoon? Maybe you
Yes.
will remind the participants about the rules or about final assignment. And then
Yeah.
second, after I finish with my session, maybe you can introducing the other speaker.
All right. Okay. And may I ask you, so on Monday, 12th March, you are able to deliver the financial management, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe at the end of your session, maybe about 3:30, so I can explain about the final assignment to the students.
What time?
3:30
Okay.
after
Yes.
your lecture about the financial management.
Okay. So after finish with my session,
Yeah,
I
but
will.
I need you to be there so that you can explain to the students.
Okay. So what about with the last session? With the last session, the last session is about final assignment, I think.
I think the last session is about the financial management.
Okay. 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 Sure. Okay.
So I combine it together with the final project assignment so that you
Okay.
can make use of that session to explain to the student.
So do you want me to explain about the final assignment? Is it correct?
Yeah, that's why on Monday, not
Monday.
today.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, because I need to share the document to you first.
On Monday, that will be one speaker. Just
You and me.
okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So
But unfortunately, on 7 to 8 of April, I won't be here because I have to handle some training in Bandung
okay,
with
fine.
Bank of Central Asia.
Okay, not a problem. Just I will catch up with you anyway through online.
Okay.
So would you like to start the session now?
Okay, sure.
Where is your presentation? Would you like to
Sure.
share the presentation? Okay, Simole, could you please share the presentation of Mr. Didi?
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Sorry about this. Okay. Oh, sorry. I've got wrong. Well, good afternoon for all participants this afternoon.
Okay,
Are you
so
with me?
yes. And
Okay. Thank you
Mr.
very much. Thank you very much for your attention and your kindness always join with workshop here. So this afternoon, I would like to share about how to sell your product with traditional technique. So after from the first session about entrepreneur is easy, and then with 5 pillars of success, and then we're going forward to with what we call it with dipacu, we call it with dipacu, and then with labacu, something like that, and then this afternoon, oh no, sorry, last Monday, all the participants already having sharing from our students from Selamat Pagi Indonesia Senara High School about SWOT analysis, and I hope all the participants it's very clear about SWOT analysis, and then we try to go moving forward, get to how to start to sell your product with traditional technique. And if you are already production with your product, the next problem is how to sell the product. So if you are having no knowledge, if you have no knowledge about how to sell the product, that's really big problem for you. Even though you have a good product, but if you don't know how to sell the product, that really becoming big problem for you. So today or this afternoon, I would like to share about how to sell your product with traditional techniques. There are a few steps how to sell your product with a traditional technique. With a modern technique, will be the speaker will be sharing this afternoon, but I mention first how to sell the product with traditional technique. First of all, what we need is having confidence in what you want to do today is just to help the customer. That's very important to know for you when you have already your product. Please, you have confidence with your product, because if you have no confidence with your product, how you can share your product to other customers? I mean, no one will buy if you doesn't believe in the product you offers. So first step, you must believe. You must having self-confidence. You must have big confidence with your product. You have to know very well about your product. We call it, you must having product knowledge. From the product knowledge, you understand about your product. That's make well, if I have Choco Banana, for example, if I have Choco Banana product, I must understand very well about my product, because if I have no confidence about my product, how I offer to other customers. So no one will buy if you doesn't believe in the product you offers. More confident sales are easier to succeed. I mean that if you more confidence with your product, means that very easy you going to sell your product, because you will be knowing how to speak about your product, how to introducing your product to other customers. So the first step that very important to know, how you must be having confidence with your product, because you must know that no one will buy if you doesn't believe in the product you offers. More confident sales are easier to succeed. That is the first step. The second, attract customers by providing solution. Remember that buyers need convenience. Therefore, by providing solution, it will help customer achieve their goal. Remember, we not just selling our product, we try to attract our customers by providing solution, because we know that our customers may be having some problem. If our customers having some problems, mean that we cannot sell our product. So buyers need convenience. Therefore, by providing solution, it will help customer achieve their goal. When the customer having goals, for example, if I am as a customer, I having goals, I can using your product, I can selling your product. But if I have problems, I cannot selling your product. If I've got my problem, I cannot using your product because I have problem. So the for us for how to marketing or become a good marketing, try to attract customers by providing solution whatever their problem, whatever the customer's problem, we need to give solution to our customers. We try to helping customers give the solution. So the customers, if they having solution, the customers will be convenience, more convenience. So we can providing solution. We always try to give solution to our customers. For example, if you know the problem for the customers, or okay, well, I've got 5 customers. For example, if I would try to sell my product to 5 customers, and the A customers, B customers, C customers, B customers, and D customers and E customers, every customers, they will be have with different problems. So we have to always try to give every solution with every customers. That's why I say that the second steps, how to sell the product, how to sell our product to the customer, attract the customer by providing a solution. So we must providing many solutions for many problems for the customers. We cannot say, or we cannot think that, well, customers, that's your problem, so you need your solutions. No, we always try to helping our customers how to give the way out for solution. That's why I wrote here, buyers need convenience, therefore by providing solution, it will help customers achieving their goals. So we sell the product, yes, we as a seller. But remember, we always meet with our customers. And if their customers, if every customer that we meet because we want to sell our product and they've got the problems, it's very hard to us to sell our products. So please think about the customer's problem. For example, well, this good customer for us. I want to sell my product to customer A, to customer B, to customer C, etc. And then the customer A has got the problem. Maybe the problem is it's very hard to I cannot use your product. I don't like your product. That's problem for us. So we have to give our solution by the first step, by introducing, by telling to the customer about the first step. We must knowing our product. So we give the solution. Number 3, how to sell the product, how to sell our product to the customers, to the different people. Number 3, we cannot just, okay, well, we cannot just attract a customer by providing solution, or we cannot just good relationship. We must having a good relationship between customers and us, because one's characters is to love the relation between buyers and sellers, who continue to build. And this is very important for the sake of business continuity. So relationship, if we got a relationship with customer, that make it easy for us to sell our product. If we are already having good relationship with customers, that's make us very easy how to offer our products to the customer, how to sell our product to the customers, because we already having good relationship. Remember that marketing is about story. Marketing is about story. If we have no good relationship between us with the customers will be telling to other people about our bets because we have no good relationship. But if we have good relationship with the customers, remember, marketing is about story. If we have good relationship, means that the customers will be telling to different people, to many people, to other people, telling about our product. Because we are already having good relationship. So, please make good relationship with customers. Try to build relationship in order to the customers telling good things about our products. Make customers really love with our product. How to make customer love with our product? Build good relationship with customers. So number 3 is very important, I think, because if you have no good relationship, if you cannot build good relationship, that is a big problem with your product. If you try to having no good, or you try to having no good relationship with customers, that's the problem. How you to offer your product to the customers, because you have no relationship, because you have no good relationship with customers. Please build your good relationship with the customers, because the customers, if you have a good relationship with the customers, remember, customers will be telling good things, will be telling to other people, to different people, about the good your product, about a good relationship to between you and the customers. And number 4, please try to collaborate with potential customers. You can choose because when you try to sell your product, you will meet with many customers, and you can see which customers that really potential to build good relationship, which customers that really potential in the future that can sell your product or can using your product. So please try to collaborate with potential customer. Surely customers want to be part of a solution that actually benefit both parties. It means that between you and the customers actually equal benefit. You'll be having equal benefit between you and the customers. That's why please collaborate with the customer that really having potential for your product on the future. And number 5, listen to potential customers. Some people or I think most of the people that they try to sell their products, most of the people, they really like talking and talking and talking. They don't want to listen to the customers. That really big problem. For me, a good listener is good to listen potential customers. All seller must listen to the buyer. By actively asking and listening can show that you really understand the customer. So if you build the communication between you and the customer, please you try to open with ask some question to the customer and try becoming a good listener. That make you can really understand what is customer about, what kind of the customer, and what the customer problems, so you can give the solution. Why? Because you are becoming a good listener. So number 5, please listen to the potential customers. You cannot just talk too much with customer. You try to offer your product and you talk too much and the customer just a good listener. No, you cannot do that. You must listen very carefully. You must a good listener. Please build a communication, good communication between you and the customers. How to build a good communication? How to build a good communication is asking first and then listening. Listening patiently. How to customers maybe how to customers telling the story or something like that, and you becoming a good listener, and the customer will be very pleased with you because you are becoming a good listener. And most of us will be happy if we build the communication and other people becoming a good listener. We are always happy. So please try to becoming a good listener in order to other people are very happy to listening or to telling the story or something like that. So please listen to the potential customers. Some of customers maybe they are very happy if they can telling or say something about your product or about the other product with the other people or with our competitor. Maybe our potential customers, they won't try to tell us about our competitor. We do not know. So please try to becoming a good listener. This number 5. Listen to the potential customer. And then number 6, educate the customer with new ideas and perspective. Buyers more prefer to the seller who bring more value. Remember, buyers more prefer to the seller who bring more values. So please keep educate our customers with new idea, because if the customers having new idea, our product will be using or will be selling by customer very easy, because the customer having more knowledge, more knowledge about our product, build the new idea, new perspective about your product or about your relationship. So educate customers with new ideas and new perspectives. Remember. So if you're able to provide new ideas and new visions to customers, then it can change. Always knew how to build the customers, but customers having new knowledge about your product, and customer will be having more knowledge about your product. That will be easy to sell your product to the customer. The customer's view will be becomes your desire, and it is certainly very profitable. Remember this, the customer's view will becomes your desire, and it is certainly very profitable because the customers can selling your product, selling your product again to other people. That's what we desiring. We desire that the customers can using our product, or they can sell it again, our product. And then number seven, understand what the prospect needs. The key to being a good salesman is to understand what customers need and help them to achieve that. This is the key to being a good salesman. A good marketing is to understand what customers need. Is our product really customers need or not? If the customers not really need our product, why? We should asking the question, why the customers, they don't want our product? So understand what the prospect needs. We must to understanding what the prospect need, because this is the key to being a good salesman. The key to being a good salesman is to understand what customers need and help them to achieve that. That's number 7. Number 8, helping potential customers to overcome the problem. That's really nearly similar with number 3 before. Helping potential customers to overcome the problem. It is important to show customers that you are able to help him deal with their difficulties. Means that we must becoming an answer for the customer. We must helping the customers how to overcoming the problems that they're facing the problem. So because it is important to show the customers that you are really able to help him. So the customers is not thinking about us, oh well, Mr. Didi just want to selling the product, but they don't want to care about myself. He don't want to care about my life or something like that. This is like a change that we cannot block even one. From number 1 to number 8, it's like a change. A change that cannot block even one. You have a good relationship with customers. You must be having a good communication too. You must be helping customers how to give solution for the customer's problem. It is important to show the customers that you are able to help him deal with their difficulties, because every customers, they having difficulties, every customers, they have problems. So please give the solution or give solution nearly similar with the point before. And number 9 now, how to sell your product with traditional marketing or with traditional technique. Number 9, you can use your multimedia other than phone. The more media you use to follow up the customer, the more opportunity to get the customer. For example, you can using your Facebook, my
Hello, Mr. Didik. Hello, Mr. Didik. Dear participants, please wait few seconds. Mr. Didik is facing some internet problem. Participants, I think that Mr. Didik has a problem with the internet connection. Please wait for 2 or 3 minutes. And if he cannot come back, then we will have the presentation from Mr. Pradino. And Mr. Pradino, are you okay? If you can have like presentation, if Mr.
Yeah.
Didik cannot solve the internet problem.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, could you please test your microphone because it seems like your voice is quite not clear.
Okay, wait.
Okay, Timole, can you please test?
Yes, hello, Miss Piapa.
Yes, it's clear now.
Presenter is the Mr. Prayitno. Please, Mr. Prayitno, please reserve in sharing screen.
Mr. Simole, I think we need to wait for Mr. Didik because it seems like he has a problem with internet. Maybe 2 to 3 minutes. If Mr. Didik cannot come back, then we
Yes.
need to replace with the presentation of Mr. Brayino.
Okay, thank you, Miss
Okay.
Piapa.
So, I need to contact him. Yeah.
Yes.
Simolek,
Yes.
maybe we can start the presentation of Mr. Bragino. When Mr. Didik back, then he can continue his presentation. So do you have
Yes.
the presentation file of Mr. Bragino, right?
Done, Miss. Ya, Pak. Done.
Mr. Bragino, are you okay? If you can present to replace Mr. Didik right now?
Yeah, it is okay for me.
Okay, good. And participants, we are so sorry that Mr. Didik has the internet connection problem. So now we will have the presentation about the social media. Social media marketing through Facebook and search engine optimization from Mr. Prajino, lecturer and entrepreneur enthusiast from Polytechnic Negari Semarang. Okay, so that Mr. Prajino, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, please go on for your presentation. I will message to Mr. Didi that now you are doing the presentation, so he can continue his presentation after your presentation.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go on.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, hello. Yes, hello.
Can I know your name?
My name
May I
is
know your name?
Ruli Handrian.
Okay. Mr. Ruli, when I presentation, can you chat with me or just we can chat together so I know that I'm not presenting this presentation alone. Is it okay for you?
Uh, I can see your screen, Mr. Prajitno.
You cannot see my screen?
Yes. Yes, I see. Please share the screen.
It's okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Thanks to
warahmatullahi
God.
wabarakatuh.
Yeah, thanks to God that we have a special occasion today that I would like to share about skyrocketing profit of the internet without over budget. So when I see the participant first, that a lot of participants from Indonesia, right? So is there any participant from other country? You can help me, Mr. Ruli. Is there any participant from the other
Yes.
country?
Participant is please click menu session.
I mean that is there any participant from other country from
Oh,
Indonesia?
in Asia Tenggara.
Okay.
From Vietnam,
There are,
Thailand,
yeah.
in
Okay.
Indonesian.
Okay. Okay. Because I see a lot of people from Indonesia. So I believe the that maybe some of you that already follow the presentation before from the vocational high school in Indonesia already seen my presentation before. So I will start my first presentation. Let me introduce first myself. My name is Prayitno. I was born on April 10, 1985 in Semarang.
Mr. Prajitno, please your presentation in full screen.
Full screen, okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Okay. Yeah. I got my master degree in electrical engineering and informatics department at Institute Technology Bandung. And then currently I am a lecturer in electrical engineering department of Polytechnic Negeri Semarang or Semarang State Polytechnic. And then before I was lecturer in the Polytechnic Negeri Semarang, I was a lecturer in Diploma 3 to Diploma 4 of School of Business and Management ITB 2012. We held D4 for Diploma 4 School of Business Management, and then we set up, we equip them the basic skill to sell. So before they enter the real lecture in the campus, we held some kind of activity to give them the basic skill to sell. This is the conventional selling management. I mean that they must sell a pencil. Do you know pencil, right? And get the profit as much as possible. So, Mr. Ruli, do you know pencil, right? Hello, Mr. Ruli. Hello, hello, Ruli. Oh, I'm in that. So I need someone to speak with me. So I believe that I not speak alone. Hello, somebody.
Okay. Yes, please continue.
Do you know how the pencil, right, or the pen? Do you know the pen, right?
Yeah.
How much you can sell this one pen actually?
Around $1.
$1? Yeah. $1 is around 13,000 rupiah in Indonesia. In this activity, we give them how to sell this pen to get the profit as much as possible. You believe it or not, they can sell this only one pen around 1 million rupiah. 1 million rupiah is around what is it? $50. One pen. So the basic thing when they sell the conventional sell, they must erase the shame how to sell. But right now I would like to. But right now I would like to. Sorry, I'm still in the class, so maybe you will hear another sound. So for this workshop agenda, I would like to say about two things. The first one is the map of the internet marketing, and then the second one is the effective marketing through the viral content in Facebook. So the first thing I would like to talk about internet marketing map. Yeah, internet marketing map. So when we talk about the map first, if you like to visit my hometown is Semarang City, and you would like to go around, if you don't have a guide or a tourism map, you will be lost or you don't know the place where you would like to visit in the tourism side. And then if you're going abroad, it's like the same. I have several time go to the Bangkok, but not visited all of the tourism site. But I can depend on the tourism site when I go to the several place. It is interesting for the tourists, right? So if you like to sell everything, or if you like to sell product or service in the internet, it is also have the map. The map will simple you to sell on the online marketing. This is why. The first one, why we need the map. The map we need is we make it simple, like this first one, right? Transportation. We can divide it into three: yeah. Land transportation, water transportation, and air transportation. Okay, and then from each transportation, we can divide more, like land transportation become motorcycle, become car, or another transportation vehicles like bus. And also, every success people have their own map, consciously or unconsciously. So this material, I give it to you all, that I also copy this roadmap from my friends. So I always have a master. So you can, share what you're doing right now. It will become more faster to success if you have some kind of tutor or master. And then how about internet marketing map? Internet marketing map. Internet marketing map, just only two things if you like to remember. The first one is source of traffic. Where is the user come from? And then the second one is the source of income. Okay, two things. The source of traffic and the source of income. If you combine both, you will get a lot of money. Yeah. The first one, source of traffic, like example, social media, Facebook, Twitter, BBM, Line, or another media like PPC, pay-per-click like Facebook advertisements or Google AdWords. Another region, source of income, is Google AdSense, online shop, or network marketing. If you would like to success in the online marketing, you just combine one of the source of income and one of the source of traffic. I mean that if you have an online shop as a source of income, you must combine one of the source of traffic like social media or PPC click or pay-per-click. In this occasion, I would like to share about Facebook marketing, and you can combine of your source of income. So you can do an online shop or Google AdSense or network marketing. Before I continue, I would like to share what I have done. Yeah, what I have done. So, do you still remember what I said before? There are two types, source of traffic and source of income. This is one of my source of income. I choose Google AdSense, and this is one another things. Sorry, I would like to edit website. Yeah. Okay. Please wait a minute. So, one of the example is I create a source of traffic. My source of traffic is from the website, and my source of income is from the Google AdSense. Okay, wait. This is my Google AdSense. Like today, I got $6, and then this month is around $100. So, furthermore, I will show you. Hello, Mr. Rulio, are you there?
This is Miss Cao Yi.
This is my source of income from the Google AdSense. Wait. Do you can see my website here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So around March I get 400. Around February I got 400. Around January I got 500. December got 500, and so on. And then from December I got 2,000. From November I got 3,000. From October I got 2,000. So I already got from the Google AdSense around 30,000. And then this is one of my website. This is my website. I discussed about the Cortana, Windows 10, and then this website, this website is source of traffic. So people come to my website, and then Google AdSense is source of income. So I combine both. I combine both website and Google AdSense, and it gives me a lot of give me a money. Yeah. So when you see a website or mobile application that have advertisements, so they combine the one of this one, website and Google AdSense. So I continue my presentation. So, and also, if you in this presentation, I would like to focus on the Facebook marketing as a source of traffic. I believe that when the problem is not everybody focus on one thing. I repeat again. The problem is that not everybody can focus on one thing. They only just jump from another point, and when they bored, they jump to another point. I mean that when you focus on one thing like website, just focus on it. If you already master source of traffic from the website, you can jump to another thing, like this one, I mean. If you focus on the Facebook as your source of traffic, you must know the level of the Facebook itself. I mean, the level is like this one. If we say about school, there is the preliminary, like kindergarten, and then as you graduate from the kindergarten, you become the elementary school. From the elementary school, you become the middle school. From the middle school, like the junior high school and senior high school. After that, you can going to the higher education. When you sell something, it's something like that. People from the first one just sell the pedestrian street, and then they have a chart to sell their product, and then shop, and then continue on to the store, and the last one is factory. If you focus on the Facebook, there are a lot of features that you can use when you would like to sell product or service. You can sell your product through the Facebook status. Do you already know about the Facebook search? How to search something on the Facebook? Do you already utilize a Facebook photo or video to sell something? Do you already use the benefit of when you tag people when the products, the Facebook location, schedule post, live event, about, friends, fans, page, group, and so on. And I believe all of the people and most of people just only use Facebook status or Facebook fan page to sell their product. This one. This is my one of the fan page. I sell some things. Yeah. When I sell something like this one, I sell about the hijab. Why I choose the jilbab? Why I use? Sorry. When I wait. When I sell something like this one. Oh, sorry. Hello. Sorry. There is so much noise here. Can you
Yes.
pause presentation first? Maybe I can continue to move another room.
Okay,
Sorry,
please. Okay. Siap.
So sorry. I would like you to pause my presentation for maybe 5 minutes. I would like to find another room. So sorry.
Mr. Prayitno, please your click in image microphone.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you, sir.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Ah,
So sorry.
yeah.
I'm really sorry because I need to move my to another room because there are a lot of noise there. So like this one, I create the Facebook fan page about I sell about the hijab. I sell about hijab in Indonesia. So I created a fan page to sell my products, and if there are a lot of people who that like in my if a lot of people like my fan page, it means that a lot of people will receive my information about the product itself. I mean, when I sell one product, one type of product, there will be 5,000 people know about my product here. Okay, and then like this is one of the product that I sell through the Facebook itself, and then I got around 2.2k. It means that around 2,200 people like my product. 2,200 people like my product. When 2,200 people like my product, just say about 10% that close or buy my products, it means that around 200 people, yeah, buy my product. It means that my product going well. How to say is it? And then this is one of the note that we can sell one of the posts to sell. I will tell you about this one later on, more detail about this one. And then this means that this is the page info that a lot of people just ignore it. I mean that a lot of people ignore this username and also short description. Yeah, short description. What is all about this one? Why we must care about this one? I will show you. A lot of people find a product or like to buy product. They find it first on the Google, right? And then the Google itself, from one country to another country, it has a different and show different result. I mean, like this one example, Google Indonesia. Google Indonesia is google.co.id. I click it. And then I open a new tab. I find Google Malaysia. Google Malaysia is google.com.my. Google.com.my. I click it. And then I tried another, last thing is Google Thailand. Google Thailand is, if I'm not mistaken, google.co.th. I click it. So I have 3 Google from different country. If you like to sell your product in Indonesia, so you must use google.co.id. But if you would like to sell to Malaysia, you must use google.com.my. And you would like to sell in Thailand, you must use google.co.th. Like this one. When I would like, let's say I would like to buy an hijab, right? Then I type hijab space. When I type hijab and space, it will give me a suggestion: hijab syari, hijab vector, hijab princess, hijab cantik. This is from google.co.id. Google.co.id give me hijab syari, hijab vector, hijab princess. And then I go to google.com.my. When I type hijab space, it gives me different result. Like you see, hijab galeria, hijab segi empat, hijab style, hijab kartun, hijab pengantin, and so on. This is from Google Malaysia. And then if you move to another Google, like this is from Google Thailand. If you press and you type hijab space, and then this will give you another result: hijab syari, hijab vector, princess, and so on. Yeah. So another question is, why this give the different result? Can you help me, Mr. Ruli, so I'm not alone to present this presentation?
Yes. Why, Mr. Prayitno?
Why different Google from another country give a different result? How do you think? Hello? Is there any thought from you?
Sorry.
Because it will this suggestion, it means that on the first row like this one, hijab syari, it means that a lot of people in Thailand, when they type hijab, A lot of them type hijab syar'i. The second one is factor. The third one is princess. And from the Malaysia, a lot of them find a lot of them try to find hijab galeria. And then the second one is hijab segi empat. From this thing, if you would like to say, I would like to sell a hijab. If you would like to sell a hijab in the Malaysian people, maybe you should sell about hijab galeria rather than hijab syar'i, because a lot of people in Malaysia find about and search about hijab galeria. Okay, you know what I mean? When you like to sell it to Indonesian people, you must sell. The first one is hijab syar'i, the second one is hijab factor, and so on. Okay, move to my presentation. So when I use this one, this is the, say, sorry. This means that facebook.com/jilbab segi empat tutorial. It means that I take one of the Google suggestion to my friend page. So when someone try to find it in the Google search, the Google will suggest to my friend page. And then the second one, if you like to sell your products, when you would like to sell your products through the Facebook, when you create a note, please take considerations. I mean that when you sell your product, you must share who you should see this to public. You must make it to public when you like to sell your product. I mean that when you have a tick in your friends, it means that you only sell your products through your friends only. So if the people or the user is not your friends, they will not know your product through the internet. Okay. And then it is about the status. You must change it into your company or your startup. And then this is one of the tab. Maybe Indonesian people, a lot of them already tag your friends or just spam to tag the product to another people. So it will be free promotion product. And then one of the technique that I would like to share with you is the viral content to sell your product. I mean that viral content means that a lot of people talk about it, and when people talk about it, we can insert our sell note. But before, this is one of the method that I use to sell a lot of product. The first one is how you create a product or service that can be seen million people without advertisement. A blog or website can be visited 1,000 people without blooding a tears. SEO. SEO means search engine optimization. And then a Facebook fans page growing rapidly with super efficient budget. But next, the answer is a viral content. A viral content means is a content that widely spread among the users. Long time ago, people just spread the information from words of mouth. So information from the one people to another people. But right now, in the 21st century, the product or information become words of mouth. It means that the information can spread widely, can spread widely through the world. Just only need one until two click from people. I mean that social media like Facebook enables spreading of content and ideas become easier. People only need one or two click to share a content. In social media, the content spread by click to click and word of mouth. Like this one. This is another. This is one of the example. 10 hours on the left side. On the left side, amazing paper quilling pattern and design. There are already 52k, around 52,000 people who get the interaction, and then 372 people comments, and 11 million people shares this post. Imagine if this post, and then we can put our cell note, yeah, cell note like this one. This is my cell note, my selling note. Yeah, this is my selling note about the hijab. So around 52 people or around 11,000 people that see my product. So you can imagine how big is it. And then if you can calculate only if 10% people that see and share buy our product. Wow, it's a big number. And then how we can how we can find or how we can create a viral content. A viral content can be created. A fellow professor, Jonah Berger, analyzed 10,000 content over the years and found there are 6 keys to why a content can become a viral and why one content is more viral than others. The 6 keys is steps, STEPPS: social currency, trigger, emotion, public, practical value, and start. And then we just only on this occasion, in this event, I would like to only explain about only one aspect. There are 6 aspects. I only just share with you about one aspect. That is emotion. Someone share because their emotion affected when viewing or reading a content. There are 2 emotions. The first one is positive. The second one is negative. For example, the positive emotion. Barcelona fans, when they saw his team win, their feelings are overwhelming, and they will share the winning news champion continuously. They will not stop. Yeah, they will not stop because they very happy to see their team. And then the other side, another side is negative emotion. For example, people who are nationalists, if they read the bad policies made by the government, they will feel angry. And then when they angry, they will share the content and do not stop talking about the topics. A related topic they will share, a related topic they will like, something, and so on. So 2 kind of emotion, positive and negative. And then, but these 2 types is not the aspect But the thing that differentiates between the viral content is not about the emotion type. Hello? Not about the emotion type, but the emotion level. Like Jordan Butler call it the arousal. The higher the level of emotion involved, the higher the person want to share the content. But to create a viral content, it's not an easy job. To create the viral content, we must learn about the 6 steps that I already told you. If you are lazy to write a content and you cannot video editing, or you cannot create interesting pictures, or you're not a creative, or do not have an idea like me, this is also my biggest problem. You can copy, just the solution is just copy from the viral content to another content. Don't get a headache. You can find the viral content from the Facebook. I will show you how to find a viral content. We can find a viral post because they share a content using emotion. Their emotion expressed with words. Yeah. Their emotion expressed with words. That words, we can find it, for example, the positive and the negative. The positive like the amazing, awesome, incredible, cool, love, cute, wow, epic, and so on. The negative is WTF, like something like that, yeah. Like I told in my presentation. So there are 4 steps to looking for a viral content. The first one is find the keywords that express emotion. The second one is the choose the post type that engaging. Engaging means make people to have interaction with our post. The third one is look after the like and share ratio. The fourth one is find the right idea, the right audience. The first one, find the keyword that express emotion. For example, if your product sells about food cat, you can find the topic like cute cats, yeah, amazing cats, lol cats. Or if you like to sell about yoga, I mean the product of yoga like mattress or something, you can find the viral content from cute yoga, amazing yoga, or lol yoga. So there is a express emotion and also the product you would like to find. Okay. And then the second one, choose the post type that engaging. In the Facebook, there are two types that post. A lot of people usually have interaction. The first one is video, and the second one is a photo. Yeah, video and photo. And then the third one is ratio, like and share. Ratio of like and share. I mean that the example, post A have 1,000 like, but only have 2,000 share. Potential. Post B is 1,000 like, 1,000 share. This is a viral. The last one is 1,000 like, 2,000 share. This is the most viral. The most viral. So you can copy this one. Copy this one. A potential viral post, yeah, a potential viral post is share and like ratio is bigger than 20%. Bigger than 20%. And then if you already find the viral content, if you already find the viral content, the last step is to find the right audience. To find the right audience. So I mean that if you sell a dog food, yeah, dog food, and then you already find the viral content of dog, like a cute dog, amazing dog, or something like that. Don't sell to the Yusuf Mansur audience. Indonesian people already know Yusuf Mansur. Don't sell the dog food into the Yusuf Mansur audience. It's not right content. It's not right audience. You must sell the right product to the right content. Sorry, you must sell the right product to the right audience. So like you like to sell about the food product, like the dog product, sell to the dog lovers, something like that. You can find the dog lovers in the Facebook. Yeah. This is the step, but don't worry, I already give you the presentations, so you can copy and paste the formula I give it to you, like this example. If you like viral post 24 hour before, you can copy this one and just paste on your browser. This one. You will find a lot of posts that will give you the share. This one. Like we see one of them. Okay, let me continue first. If you would like to find yesterday post, like this one, just copy it and then paste. You will find it post that will give you a like this one, give you an idea, right? This post has 52 comments and 626 shares. This is viral. This one. It have the post from Martin Lawrence have 861 comment and 3K shares. So this is the viral content. Viral content. And like I told you before, there are two types that the media that can be used in making in Facebook. The first one is video type, and then the second one is photo post type. You can copy this one, but don't forget to change the emotion keyword. Yeah. Like this one, I would like to give the example. I would like to find a video that viral, paste, and change the emotion keyword. Change the emotion keyword like amazing cat. This one. The first one is only 657 comment and 200 shares. This one, 2.2k comments and 562 shares. This one can be a viral content. I already give you the formula, so you can practice this at home. And then another thing, there is also the page viral thread like this one. You can go to the Facebook viral thread videos or photos, and this is the last formula I will give it to you. The first one, how to posting your product or your service in the Facebook status. The second one is don't forget to add your selling note product. I mean like this one. This is one of the example. I already find a viral content. Sorry, it's still in the bahasa. So I found a viral content like this one, and then on the below of the viral content, I give my selling note like this one. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you for your attention. If you have any question, please.
Dear participants, please send your questions through chat box. Okay, participants, do you have any question? You can send to the chat box. And for your information, participants, Mr. Didi already have, he informed that he already complete his presentation. So if you have any other questions regarding his presentation, please you can send a message to the Telegram. Okay, if the SMA Entry Bandung would like to ask a question, yes, please. Okay, this is his email address. So the participant, you can send if you have any inquiries. Okay, SMA Entry Bandung, would you like to ask a question? And Simole, can you unmute the participants? Because there are not many participants today, you can unmute them.
SMAN 3 Bandung, please.
Yes.
Please, Saskia.
Okay.
Okay, Saskia said about usually the viral content show in the example made me quite uninterested to read it. Is there any other way to make a viral content? Okay, I try to answer.
What's the viral content?
Where is it? Yeah, this one. Like I told you before, there is a fellow professor, Jonah Berger, that analyzed 10,000 content over the years. There are 6 steps that we can use to create viral content. Social currency, trigger, emotion, public, particle, value, and story. But you asked about when you find a viral content, sometimes it not make you interested, right? I mean that it must be one of the aspect from the social currency, from the trigger, from the emotion, from the public, from the practical value or story. You maybe. So the viral content used from the emotion aspect, or another viral content used about the story. But I believe I believe someday you will find a viral content that interested with you, maybe from the story or just from the practical value. But today I just only explain in one aspect, that is emotion. The second question is there any other way to make a viral content that I already explained to you is this six step you can use to make a viral content. But from my experience, when I try to create a viral content, it is very difficult. It's very difficult. Sometimes it's just a lucky post, something like that. Lucky post like when I just not think about my post and I just type something in my Facebook page and it become a viral content, just like something like that. But in Indonesia, if you like right now, especially right now, you can create a viral content about maybe pelakor, yeah, something related to pelakor. Pelakor, what is it in English, right? That people who, I don't know, how pelakor, how the people that going into the another family, right? Something like that. I don't know. I cannot translate what pelakor, but in Indonesia there is still uh, a viral content related to pelakor. Let's explain well about it. Yeah, thank you for the question. Yeah, you're welcome. So please, another question. I will be happy to answer it. This is my tact. I mean, my motto. Before, maybe around um, 3 years ago, I don't believe that internet can make money as much as I can now. I mean that internet is just only used for um, entertainment, like just upload my selfie pictures, upload my selfie video, just sending something weird, something like that. But I don't believe internet can make a living from the internet. But if you see a lot of young people right now, they make a living through the internet. That I already proved it. So the internet is unlimited market, and I hope that you can explore it more. This is just only a small thing that I share with you. So please, another question, or Pak Didi would like to continue the presentation?
Okay. There is no more presentation from Mr. Didi because Mr. Didi already said that they already complete the presentation. So okay, so the participants, if you have any further questions, you can email directly to Mr. Pradino. And for the presentation of Mr. Didi, if you have any question, please send a message to the Telegram group. And I will see you again on next Monday at 2 o'clock. And on Monday, 2 o'clock, we will have financial management lecture from Mr. Didi. And then I will explain about the final assignment for the students. Okay. Everyone, thank you very much and see you next Monday. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay.